All right. I think I got it back. I had the screen freeze again. And I believe it was, I set up this multi chat doc in, let me get all these platforms up and going though. Okay, so I think I'm live on every single place now. Twitch. I'm live on Twitch. I'm live on Facebook. I'm live on Kick. I'm live on YouTube. All right, so and the screen is working again. All right, so we're back. So I think what the problem was, this thing was freezing. It seemed to freeze about every 20 or 30 minutes. And I think what it was I set up this dock the other day on OBS that was a unified chat. So I could see the whole chat from every platform in one place. And I think that was causing, because before I set that up, I never had the problem with the screen freezing. Now I'm going to fix it. Maybe instead of doing a screen capture, I'll do instead of video capture or Mac OS screen, I'll add the source, and the source will be like Clip Studio Paint or Photoshop, and maybe I'll have a better result there. So I'll try that next time. But all the setup stuff is like time. It's a huge time sink that when you're monkeying around with this stuff, and then it becomes counterproductive because you spend the whole point of streaming is I'm working anyway. I'll just keep a stream up on it while I'm working, since I'm doing it anyway. But then when the setup for the stream just becomes this giant hassle that you're constantly troubleshooting, then it becomes counterproductive, because now you're not actually making the work. Because for me, the work is making the comic book. It's not being a live streamer. The live stream is just something that I can have going to document the making of the comic book, to provide content for promoting the comic book. But it doesn't matter. Like the most important thing is to get the comic book made, not to be spending hours tinkering with a live stream every day. And I tinkered with the live stream for an hour this morning before I started, and that was making sure I was signed into everything correctly through that Social Ninja, so that the unified stream would work. And it did, but then it started crashing OBS, meaning like the screen that I'm drawing on started freezing. So I'll try to work around of doing the source of it, and I'll have to come up with some other solution for how to be able to read the chat. I mean, right now it doesn't matter because there is no chat. Rarely does anybody say anything in there. The heck, man. So it doesn't matter. But at some point, if this thing grows, or there ever becomes people in the chat that want to interact and stuff, basically at that point, like it would be great if I just had the chat in a place where I could read it. Setting up, I'm on 4 platforms, so setting it up so that, you know, we've got a window open for every platform, and then trying to see it all really doesn't work. It's not efficient. It's not working. So I gotta keep working on this, trying to come up with a way to problem solve it. And in the meantime, I'm just stuck kind of doing the best I can. with the situation. So it's unfortunate because I thought I was closer. Maybe I just need a more powerful computer to run this on. And this is just not the right setup. That could be the case. I'll have to do research though there and see, you know. If that might help the situation. I wanted to do was finish this guy and then do some coloring. And so we made good progress today on the comic. This isn't the best rocking figure I've ever drawn, but hey, it works because it's small. I mean, look at how big the page is. This is a small part of it. Doesn't really matter that much. He doesn't need to be perfect, but he needs to look good. Gotta get this face done. Can't even see those teeth. They didn't even come in. Gotta just be able to make up cool shapes for his lightning bolts, which I've been gotten pretty good at from drawing this character so much. Boom. That's pretty cool. All right, that's done. Rocking is done. This page is coming along. Tomorrow we'll finish the rest of the. You know what I need to do though before we stop? I gotta put the flat colors on these things, or else have to do it later. So let's just go like flats, alligator, and we'll go here. Wand, select, selection, invert. Go to there. Let's grab a green. I found that if I just do this as I go, it's better. It seems to be a little bit more easy, a little more efficient. And we put this guy in his folder. All right, so we got that guy done. Evil robot. Misspelled it, but I don't know what it is. And then we need to get, let's just select like a gray. And let's fill in where it's messed up. Okay, got that done. Me to make a folder for him. What the heck? Who's this? It's nothing. This is Gorilla. And flats for the Gorilla. Probably have been streaming for too long today, but because there's so much more to do, but it is what it is. Selection, invert. We'll pick a blue color for this guy. It's maybe a little too gray. Let's get the rest of him filled in. Okay. Yep. Bye. Name that layer. I just like drew a ton of different characters in one day. This is rocking. Okay. That's pretty cool. All right, we need a folder for him. All right. Save this. We're gonna move on to coloring now. I think I've resolved the freezing the screen problem. Just adding that extra dock to OBS was causing it to freeze. Go ahead and close it. All right, let's get go over here. We're working on this page, and there's some stuff I didn't like. Specifically, okay, panel one's good. Panel two. It's these textures here. I want to erase it off a little bit behind those guys. And then 3. I really like that. Okay, so something else is doing it. Let's go here. Yeah, see this highlight thing here? It's kind of bothering me right there. It's like, we don't need this highlighted out there. It's looking bad. Let's fix it all. So that's a lot better. And then this one. All right, that's fixed. So we got that going. Now, we need some shadows underneath these characters. Which is going to be another pane. We start in here. And I'm going to just make a layer for the ground shadows so that it can be adjusted independently of anything else. Ground shadows, and let's go for lasso and kind of have something underneath this guy. Set this to multiply. And then we need something underneath these guys here. And then let's use a soft edge brush. Some of this. It's not great, but it's fine. Good enough. Oops, wrong thing. All right, I think that's good enough for that. And then down here, we'll need the same thing. Ground shadows. Set it to multiply. That's good enough. Okay. I think those panels are done. I think they're just fine. Actually, no, these guys need the color hold still. So let's go to the line art. And the color hold is essentially all the interior lines of the group of monkeys. I put a color hold on it. And that's just to strengthen the silhouette value. And it's also to just try to make them a little bit more painterly and less linear. So that's what I'm doing here. Keep the jungle guy the way he is. I guess he has a green loincloth. It's fine. So I don't know why he would have a green one. I'm going to change the color of that loincloth. I don't think it should be green. It should be the same color as his satchel. So turn all this off. There we go. All right. Let's see here. I wonder how it would look, though, if I did put like a really dark brown on these guys. Like if I made the outline a really dark brown instead of a black. I mean, I actually do like that a lot more. Oops. It looks just a little bit more painterly. They're not popping out from their background as hard, but that's okay. They have such a thick outline too that it kind of helps to reduce out a little bit. You know, see how thick the black outline is on these guys? That's fine. I'm not opposed to it. But, I mean, I'm the one that drew it that way. Or inked it that way. I think this page was drawn by AJ Fulcher. And it was inked by me. And I always make changes to AJ's stuff when I ink it. Not because I disrespect him, but because I'm ultimately executing my vision of this comic. Did it freeze on me again? Can't tell. It did. So it just doesn't work anymore. All right, I'm gonna stop the stream because it literally you can't use this anymore. I have to figure out why it's freezing.